Welcome to episode, is this 39?
39.
Ooh,
39.
Yep. 39, episode 39 of Tiny Diary. So that means...
The pressure's building.
Yes. Have you tried laying on your belly?
No, because that's where all the pressure is, and it's like a turtle on its back. I just sit there waving my arms.
No, it's supposed to blow it out the back of you. You'll be fine.
Gross.
Yeah, so that's a good start. We're doing great out the gate.
I know, right?
Motherfucking TRO, scoop the mids, don't be late.
Word to your second cousin's mother.
Yeah, that bitch.
She knows what's up.
Trifling ass. Oh. She's a truffle pig is what she is. Truffling
I forgot
ass.
I forgot something. I'll be right back.
Of course.
Oh. What is it, though? What is it? Because if it's something that he needs, then it's something that he needs.
He's out there begging Annie to bring him breakfast.
Right. Come on, baby, please. I'll rub your feet.
She's like,
kiss
no.
your feet.
No.
I'll rub your feet with my tongue, baby, please. Hand me a breakfast sandwich. Bitch, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Shame.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
This is good. I can go get my cowbell, and I
Somewhere around here, I have that shaker that's shaped like an avocado.
Oh, yeah. Well, we need to get you a cowbell, too, and then... Yeah, and then we can have a full episode where it's just an hour of us clanging at each other, but then the noise cancellation doesn't really pick it up. So.
That'd be awesome.
Right? People would love that.
Oh, I'm sure they would. It would just be an hour of assholes banging on cowbells. That's
Exactly. Shame.
You can hear them clicking off right now. You know. So how's everybody's week been?
Good. So I picked up a cowbell on a handle at Five Below yesterday. And
I have to ask, although I feel like no matter what, the answer is going to be unsatisfying. But why?
because it was a cowbell on a handle, and I could do this. Shame. Shame.
Oh, turns out I was right. So, John, how was your week?
Oh, I mean, it was all right. Work was a whole thing. We're working on cronuts still.
I saw the pictures and they look delicious.
Yeah, they're
do.
coming along for sure. We're almost ready. I think in a week or two they're going to be making their way onto the menu. So
Dandy.
Yeah.
Will they be a permanent fixture?
It's looking like it. So at least in a couple, maybe even a few varieties. It depends on how they're received. But yeah, it's an exciting time in fried dough.
Well, yeah. When is it not? That's my question. Because
Rarely.
Right? I mean, if nothing else, you always got the fallback of elephant ears, and really, when you have those, you're good to go. You know.
Usually, I've never done an elephant ear at home, but usually once every year or maybe 15 months, I will get a wild hair and be like, we need to make funnel cakes.
Sometimes it's just really what needs to happen.
Yeah, I've never been disappointed. But
I believe I've seen you post pictures
I need to
of them.
scratch all the time. You know?
Well, no. But it's nice to know that you have it, there. just in case. You know,
Yeah.
you're like, I'm out of ideas. Hang on a minute.
Plastic jug. Woo!
I am moist with excitement.
Is that how you spent your week? Are you
Moist, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhat damp at the very least. My week was a regular week, you know, just going to work and shit. Friday went to the hockey game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Prowlers played against Detroit, and
Okay.
it was a good game. But in the third period, they basically got their ass handed to them. Yeah, but it was fun, you know. First game I've been to in probably 4 years, something like that.
Oh wow!
So it was nice to go. Had a good time.
Since the before times, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Makes
But
sense.
it was nice to go. There's another game Friday that I might go to.
Nice.
Fun stuff.
Season opener. That's always good because you know there's going to be fights.
Yeah, everybody's been pent up because when you're you can't really beat the shit out of your teammates at practice.
Yeah. I mean, it came close a couple of times Friday, but the referees were being dicks about it and be like, "No, you guys stop it. Everybody hug."
Right.
I feel like once the season starts, that's not going to happen.
No, you'll have people in the stands throwing bricks at the referee.
It could happen. It could happen. I've seen worse things happen.
Worse than a brick thrown at a referee. Ooh.
Oh yeah. What was it?
I once saw somebody throw a referee at a wall.
There's videos online where like the refs were just like absolutely terrible about everything, just bad calls all over the place, and it got so bad that the crowd started throwing beer bottles and shit at them on the ice.
That is not a job I would want to have.
No, not so much. It got so bad that they had to leave the ice. They're standing in the hallway going, are they done throwing shit at us? And then another bottle comes flying at them.
It got so bad they had to turn up the heat, melt the whole thing, and send everybody home.
That's right.
What happens? This is what happens.
I will turn this season around.
6,000 people drowned.
Which is pretty impressive because really the ice is only at most about like an inch thick.
The stadium only holds 4,500. It's very small.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that was pretty much my week. There we are. Well, I guess that's the show.
Thanks for coming out.
I also have to plug this T-shirt I got at Five Below yesterday as well.
Oh yeah, that is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice looking shirt. So then I got it home. Here, let me show it to you real quick. And I put it on. Let me back up. I put it on, and then I realized they did not do a very good job of doing the print screening. I'll give you something for reference. Yeah, no. Here, I'll give you something for reference.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
There's a reason it was $1.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I put it on. I was like, wait a minute. Something's not right.
You like walk out and you're like, what do you think? And then he's like, you have scoliosis? All of a sudden.
Well, wandering around dollar stores will do that to you.
Did you sleep on your back wrong? Now it has a 30-degree bend.
Oh man. Still.
Oh yeah, I guess you can. It's still a cool shirt though, but I guess you can kind of actually even see the, the slant to the
right along the top here. We're gonna need you to tilt a little bit to your left. There we go. No, too far. Back a little.
No,
back a little.
Get him and his shirt a V8, and everything will be.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, now it's completely off.
Now I just look like that photo of Donald Jr., you know.
Well,
It looks like he's...
to make it authentic, you have to do about 3 or 4 lines of coke.
Yep.
You know, big red watery eyes.
To start, yeah. Oh.
So,
My slender frame, my big wet eyes.
that's why people call you the chameleon.
Oh, man.
Holy cow. So anyway, what else is going on, fellas?
Not too much. Star's making a ton of homemade marshmallows to take to work tomorrow, and also to let us have some. And yeah.
How
So
does
that's-
one make homemade marshmallows? I am fascinated.
Well, you heat some sugar and get some gelatin going. And your sugar, well, you heat your corn syrup, and then you've also got sugar, and then gelatin and flavorings and whatnot. And you basically whip the hell out of all that stuff together, and it turns into marshmallows.
See, I was not aware that gelatin was involved. I should have realized that.
Yep. And it's, man, they're so much better than, like, you know, marshmallows that you go and get at the grocery store. Like, even taking the different flavors out of the equation, like just the taste, the texture, it's like doesn't compare. But she's doing like a plain vanilla, like a cookies and cream, chocolate almond, and sea salt caramel. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That ought to be interesting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. She started on them yesterday. She's gonna finish everything today. So between the work we did last night and this morning, ran the dishwasher, cleaned the kitchen, so we're like good to go again, and trash it off.
Yeah, I got to do me some organizing today because I'm making pasties later on.
Oh yeah, what all you putting in them?
I'm going Italian style this time.
Oh.
I'm using an Italian sausage. I'm using 2 or 3 different kinds of Italian cheeses. I'm using chopped spinach, and I'm using carrots. Decided no potatoes this time around. Wasn't feeling it this time.
Yeah.
No, just for a change of pace.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll make some Alfredo sauce to put on top of it. Ooh, that'll be good.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's the plan for today.
Nice.
Awesome. So, like, for the marshmallows, do you need, like, what do you do? Do you, like, scoop them out and, like, or do you put them in a mold, or?
Yeah, how do you shape them? I'm curious about that too.
Well, commercially, it's really cool. They have, you make them in, well, like, we're making them in 9x13 dishes. So you heat what needs to be heated, you whip what needs to be whipped, then you incorporate it, you whip it all together, and then you put it in your dishes, and as it cools and stuff, it'll start to set up. And then you grease the dish before you put the goop in there, and then once it's all set and everything, you tip it out onto a powdered sugared work surface, and then you can cut them. I mean, you could do them into molds too. That'd be sloppy and probably tedious to trim them and everything after they come out, but
I would imagine.
yeah, they cut easily, but then they have to be like immediately sugared, or they will just suck
Start
back
squishing
together.
back together. Yeah.
Yeah. So, But yeah, so they get rolled around in some powdered sugar, and then they're bagged and boxed up and ready to roll.
Because commercially they cut them with a jet puff thing.
The like a crosshatch of wires, almost like a paper cutter in a classroom.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. I watched one of the what's that Canadian show? How It's Made or something like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what? That's one of the most underrated shows. It's so the narrator.
You want something to sleep to.
He sounds so bored. The narrator sounds so bored, but it's fascinating watching the actual process. So if you can find a way, if they could just start putting those out without him talking over it, because it's like it reminds me of Ben Stein in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Right.
And then the blade rotates, cutting off the pieces of the marshmallow, dropping it into a bin, which is then moved over to the packaging area. But I mean, like it's cool to watch the process itself, though. I saw a neat one about how they make like cheese puffs. It's you laugh, but it's amazing to watch it happen because they come firing out of there like a little cannon, and there's a blade just going a mile a minute.
Oh man, I
really hate this job, but I'm in debt to some bad people.
Yeah.
If I don't finish this narration on time, they're going to take my kneecaps. Somebody please send help.
Man. I watched a YouTube video. Have you guys ever watched that channel Stuff Made Here?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
I don't think I have.
Oh man, it's this guy. He's like an engineer or whatever, and he makes these videos. And he this one of his last ones, he made 6 new takes on a pencil sharpener, and it was pretty cool. One of the things that he made, you feed the pencil in, and there's a razor blade that's mounted on this robotic arm. And the whole mechanism like spins and swirls and all this, and it slices a little bit off at a time, and it sharpens the pencil like that.
That's cool.
It was so neat.
What's it called? I'm gonna have to remember that.
Stuff Made Here.
Stuff Made Here.
So
Made
good.
Here. Okay.
Oh.
All right, I have 2. Well, I have 3 favorites that I watch.
Oh yeah.
One of them is this lady. I don't know where she's from originally, but she lives here in the States now, and she's this very quiet, like soft-spoken woman who plays harp and teaches classical music and stuff like that. And she listens to and analyzes like rock and roll songs because her husband is like a big rock and roll guy. I think I sent you guys a link before.
I was gonna say, I think you might have sent me a video.
Yeah, it's called Virgin Rock. And yeah, so she's like this quiet, unassuming woman who she honest to God looks like she should be like a kindergarten teacher. You know, just sitting there with her headphones on, listening to like Tool. And then and she'll stop it. And like in the first couple episodes, she would stop in the middle of guitar solos, and then she got a bunch of angry replies from people going, "Don't do it in the middle of the guitar solo." Yeah. So she stopped doing that. So now she stops it just before the solo starts. and she'll talk a little bit about it, and then she'll go through and like she does 2 videos for each song. Although she started combining them now. She would do one, it's her initial listen to it. And like just watching her reaction is hilarious because like I said, she's this quiet, unassuming woman, and then it'll come up to this part that's like really awesome, and you can see her just having a good old time with it and just kind of like rocking back and forth. And she's really started doing well. She's been working her way through The Wall, and of course, everybody's like, "Well, you have to listen to the whole album." And she just ignores them and goes one track at a time. And surprisingly, she's kind of figured out what the whole story is. And she's not even halfway through yet, but she's like, well, this song sounds like somebody who is really, really upset about his isolation and the poor way he was treated as a child. So there's that one. There's a channel, I can't remember the name of it, but this guy makes machines with Lego. Oh. And one of my favorite videos is he made like a little conveyor belt that's connected to hammers, and the hammers hit drum triggers. And you can change the bricks around for where it makes the hammer strike. So you can do, he's made basically a drum machine out of a Lego conveyor belt. And he sets it up, and he can do his fills and everything depending on where he puts these little blocks on the conveyor belt.
Oh, wow.
So that one's kind of cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then what was the third? Oh, the third one is the slow-mo guys. Have you guys ever watched that one?
Which one?
The slow-mo guys.
Oh, yeah, I have
Slow-mo?
seen some of that.
Yeah.
Those are fun. Those are really fun. I watched one the other day where they were testing to see if the C4 explosion can change the direction of a bullet. So they fire the gun, and at the exact same time they set off a C4 explosion and see if the shockwave makes the bullet move up or down. And they'll do it at like 8 million frames a second, so you can see it going, and you can watch the bullet's trajectory even if it moves the tiniest bit. It's fascinating to watch. I don't know why I'm fascinated by it, but I am. So those are my three favorite. What are your three favorites, Josh? Or however many favorites.
Geez.
My 476 YouTube favorite channels in order are
number 329.
Subcategory clothing design. Yeah, what do you get into?
Really on YouTube, all I really watch on YouTube is let's see, I follow
how to play bass videos. I'm sorry, what is it?
The Punk Rock MBA.
Really?
How to like girls that impress your friends.
Okay, so what does he talk about? I assume it's a he, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. I've actually posted a couple memes by him. Mainly he started out like just doing like the history of punk rock and hardcore and stuff, and then broadened out into like metal and other genres of rock music, and he just basically gives history reviews, or just talks about whatever current things are going on, and I really just listen to him in the background, but it's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Cool. Freezing your family to death, Josh.
You bastard.
We all saw what you did.
We saw you turn off the heater.
They're all gone this morning, so it's just me. So
you're lying.
Your poor family suffered just for your dumbass hobbies.
It is 26 degrees in your house, Josh. Nobody understands how it gets that cold, but you need to turn the furnace on.
Torturing those poor children just so you could talk to your idiot friends.
It's not worth it.
It's really not. Daddy, Mommy won't stop crying.
It's just ice cubes falling off your fucking face.
Can't cry. My tears turn to icicles.
And you just hear him in the kitchen sink, tink, 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 tink.
Too bad, kids. Me and Derek need me.
That's right. Priorities, kids. Oh, man.
He's very busy doing important things. His important friends.
Daddy's talking about butt stuff, kids.
Again? Still?
Hey, I listen to you bitch and complain about your fucking Pokemon. You shut up and let me talk about butt stuff.
I'm still working on this dick joke for tomorrow. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like
Daddy needs to
Pokemon
think.
Go? Like Pokemon Go?
Cereal.
I'll be Pokemon. You be Go.
Daddy, I choose you. Yeah, well, I don't choose you. Get out.
I said you be Go.
I didn't choose you. You were forced on me because I was drunk and your mother took advantage. We're terrible people, you guys.
I feel like I stopped where it was appropriate.
Just because you couldn't think of anything.
No. Well, I mean, to a point. I mean,
there it is.
Okay. I'll be Pokemon, you be Go. I don't feel like I'm going to top that.
Yeah, that was solid. I will give you that one. That was a good one.
That's what you do. You go out on top.
Shame.
Oh, there it goes. He's a goddamn loose cannon.
So anyway, what other videos do you watch, Josh?
Let's get Josh swatted.
My brother actually got swatted not too long ago.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
What? Why? How? Did they figure out?
His son.
Did he anger some 14-year-old on PlayStation?
No, his son did. And
Shit.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
yeah, like so. Yeah, so his son's probably about 13, 14 by now. Yeah, he was online playing whatever game, and then the next thing you know, like the SWAT team's at the door.
Oh, shit. This is why I don't play games online usually. I feel like I'm safe doing it in the Rift Tracks game, but other than that, not going to happen.
So that's now that I think about it, that's actually two of my brothers that got swatted.
Jesus.
So you're due is what you're saying. John, make the call.
All right.
One of them
Let's
was
go for
one
the
of them was for real,
trifecta.
but one of them was legitimate. One was
Legit.
somebody got pissed off on PlayStation.
Hold on. Okay, I have questions.
Okay.
How is it legitimate? I mean, if this is, wait, hold on. If there's like incriminating details that you don't need to share, but I mean, like, if I just want a vague idea of how it's legitimate.
Okay. So when I think right before my youngest brother turned 18,
Mhm.
he was over at somebody's house, and the person's father was in some illicit stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then the SWAT team showed up at his house, and then handcuffed everybody, and then my mom gets a phone call, so she rushes over, and there's my youngest brother, hands behind his back, next to the pool. It's okay, Mom, I'm good. So.
Okay, well, I have to say that doesn't technically count as being swatted. That was a legitimate. Arrest.
You got scooped up in somebody else's net. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I should have said SWAT team.
Being swatted means like somebody calls the police on you because of playing games like your other brother.
Oh, okay.
It's specific. It's specific to online activity. So yeah.
The SWAT team showed up at the SWAT team showed up at two of my.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Holy crap.
Okay.
Still,
don't make that the trailer. So.
No.
Certainly not.
Are you kidding? Yeah. That's going to be our Shyamalan twist at the end. We don't want to give that away.
No wonder my mom. Yeah, no wonder my mom died when she was 50. She was like, "You guys are 18 now. I'm out."
Out of frustration, is that why? Terminal frustration. It's like, fuck it, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Wow. man. Whew, it's going to be tough to beat that one, but let's see what happens.
Shame.
Oh,
There you go. Oh, no
Thanks,
shame.
sir.
It wasn't you.
See, I told you that cowbell would come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair, but I'm still not getting one.
So now,
I'm going to get a slide whistle.
was that $5 or below, or was that more than $5?
I think this was $5, and then the shirts are
Yeah, 'cause you never
$5.55
know.
now.
Like, yeah, because they tell you one thing to get you in the door.
Yeah, 5 and below.
And, like, I've heard that
Except
the
for-
Dollar Tree, like, everything is like $1.25 and up now, and it's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Like Dollar Tree isn't the one that started doing that. Which one? It was Dollar General, I think. They're like, yeah, we're a $1 and some change store.
Yeah.
So now you have to pay extra for your expired canned goods.
Yeah. Oh man, there's a grocery store in Battle Creek that I used to drive by when I worked out there. That was like it was like a second chance grocery store. I don't remember the name of it, but it might as well have been like, this shit's gone bad.
We cut off the green parts.
Yeah. You didn't need the whole loaf of bread. Just the 2/3 that aren't moldy yet. They will be tomorrow.
Well, yeah, so you better eat it quick. That's all we're saying.
Eat it on the way home just to be careful. Oh, you know what? Never mind. It's gone bad. Throw it away.
It went bad while we were ringing it up. We're still charging you for it, though.
Is this an avocado or chocolate pudding?
Yes. Is there a giant seed in the middle?
Yes.
It's the pudding.
That's a pudding seed.
You can plant that and grow your own pudding cups.
Or maybe you get lucky and you get the one for a pudding bog. I would like
bog.
that. I would like that. I just go out there and dip my head in it every once in a while.
A thin layer of steam over top of it.
As long
Not
as it
steam,
doesn't have
mist.
skin on
It's
it.
mist.
As long as it doesn't have skin. Well, yeah, that keeps it from developing a skin. It's perfect.
It keeps it nice and moist.
You guys don't like the skins?
Put it on your face; it'll soften your skin. It's like a mask; you just cut eye holes in it.
Pull it off
that?
and eat it like turkey skin on Thanksgiving.
It's just as crunchy.
Suck it in.
What was that one
Fat load.
sitcom where the guy would like take off the pudding skins and like put them in like a Ziploc bag to eat for later?
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he would like get some pudding and let it sit in a bowl. And then, like he would
who?
like I'm trying to remember what show it was, but like peel off the skins with like some tweezers or something. And they'd be like perfectly round. He'd put them in like Ziploc bags. See him as like a pudding fruit roll up. You know?
Was it Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen? Oh shit! Hang on, guys.
Oh, it's probably
Stuff falling
Kramer or
over.
somebody.
Hang on a sec. I'm going to take Bosco out and make sure this doesn't fall over. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably like Kramer or somebody.
Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy. Jesus.
All right, I'm gonna use the
Grandpa's
bathroom.
having a stroke over there.
I'm gonna use the little boy's room.
You got it, little boy.
Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot.
Ah.
Ah.
And a doot 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 to you.
Oh yeah, back at you, buddy.
Oh man, okay. So here's a good one. Speaking of doot doots and YouTubes and all that, do you ever watch any Nardwar stuff?
Did yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Oh yeah.
There's got to be, I mean, he's got to be interviewing somebody that I'm interested in. And, like, I'm not interested in a lot of people that he interviews, but, you know, those are pretty cool.
Yeah. I saw a few, like, when he interviewed Tom Araya from Slayer, and then at Mike, NoFX.
Oh,
and Henry Rollins got offended when, Narwhal interviewed him.
Yeah. Some people don't know how to take his whole thing.
Right, yeah.
Oh, which is unfortunate. Makes you feel bad.
Right, yeah.
Like,
He was like, "Are you disrespecting me?" Shut up, dude.
Oh, Henry, I would never. That's not how we do things here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Man, all I can see is your shirt now.
I know, right? That's it. It's unfortunate too because
it's like the Nike symbol. Swoosh.
I know it's unfortunate too because it's a cool shirt,
It's a really cool shirt.
Yeah,
like that's badass. Like, you wear it out. Mommy, that guy doesn't know how to wear clothes.
He's scaring me.
Just keep walking, sweetheart. Keep walking. Oh no.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome.
What did I miss?
We're just talking about Josh's shirt some more.
Bad.
I love it. It's fantastic.
If you could see the whole thing, like when I'm standing up, like it's awful.
Yeah. The surfboard is actually right over his butt cheek. If you ever get in an industrial accident, it might straighten out.
Oh my god.
That's my new favorite thing. I want to go to the Five Below here and see if they have it. And see if it's also. Because whether it is or isn't, we all need those shirts.
I'm there for it. I'll be a part of that.
I'll rock that shit.
I will look through all of them and try to find one that's skewed.
Guys, they printed mine horizontally.
No shame. No shame. You take that back right now.
Okay.
That's nothing, guys. They printed mine inside out.
Just wear it regular, and every once in a while, just walk around and go.
Well, there's our clip. The episode's called Derek's Rockin' Tits.
So while I'm outside, right,
It's cold. Yeah, we got it.
Would you shut up and listen? Jesus Christ. You're a terrible conversationalist, John. You know that? You don't let people finish. You just fucking ramble. Are you done now?
I might be.
No,
So
Derek,
anyway. Go ahead.
the reason that hits so hard is because it's true.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I know.
You'll just start fucking rambling away about something entirely different.
Yeah. Oh, man, my brain is tapioca pudding, and I go off on
I'm aware.
but no, go ahead. I see the floor.
Anyway, so while I'm outside, there's that tree down at the very end. I told you, the one that big chunks of it keep falling off. Right. So there's this one branch. Every time I walk by there, I can hear it creak. I know that's going to be the next one because it's like hanging down like this, and all the rest of them are not as bad. But like every time I walk by there, if there's just the slightest breeze, you hear. I'm like, oh, that's not cool. So I don't like going down by that tree. So I'm like, come on, Bosco, let's go. We're heading back. We just get halfway here, and Bosco decides that's when he has to have his post-breakfast shit, right?
Oh, no.
Right.
So while we're standing there, this weird old lady across the street, I didn't see her out there when I was walking the other way, but when we came back, he's doing his business, and the lady just starts going, meow, meow. And I look over, and she's looking right at us. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, hurry up, Bosco, let's go. So I'm dragging him down the sidewalk. He's trying to shit. And he's looking at me like, why are you doing this to me?
Oh my God. Oh.
The whole time that lady's down there going, meow.
So weird.
I know. There's some fucked up people living over there, man.
Oh. Is that
There's this
somebody
one
you've
dude.
seen before, or?
No, I've never seen her before.
Oh, yeah.
Not doing that, at least. If I've seen her, I didn't notice her. Because I've never heard anybody do that.
No, yeah,
Specifically while my dog was taking a dump. Holy shit. There used to be this old dude who would sit on the bench out by one of the doors, just sit there in a Speedo on nice days and just sing at the top of his lungs.
In a Speedo?
In a Speedo. Old, wrinkly dude, like really, really dark. He basically looked like a raisin in a Speedo. He was just sitting there, arms out, legs all splayed out, singing at the top of his lungs.
Was it at least during the
He's living
summertime?
the best life.
Yes, it was during the summer. But that doesn't make it right.
No. When we lived in Grand Rapids, there was a guy a couple houses down. He must have been, at his youngest, he had to have been in his late 60s. And bald, big, bushy white beard. And during the summer, he would be out there like 2 times a week in these tiny little like silken red shorts. No shirt, like bronze tits and belly out, just loving life.
Oh, man. There's a guy at work who does that. He wears jeans, though. He comes out, and he's, like, unhealthy thin. And you can tell that he used to be heavier because, like, all of his skin is all saggy and gross and just, like, kind of hanging on him. But he comes out there in jeans, and he's got, like, a hunting knife strapped to his leg. Oh, and no shirt. He sits out there just sweating and being gross all summer long. And then he wants to engage me while I'm walking by. I'm like, nope, Not happening.
You should have him swatted.
Well, I understand Josh knows some people.
or just get a fly swatter.
Little spray bottle. Just get away from me. Get away from me. I do not wish to talk to sentient beef jerky.
Bug zapper racket that you take the guard off of.
There you go. That'll teach him.
Little zap on his nose.
People do that in Michigan. Like I would see it all over in Florida. Like just people like just hanging out on their porch with like, a 6-pack, just watching the bug zapper,
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've seen people doing that, yeah.
It just seems so stereotypical that like nobody would actually do it.
Yeah, but it happens. Like, I mean, like when I was a kid, when they first come out, they were fascinating.
Okay,
because you'd sit there and you'd watch.
Yeah,
you'd watch a moth fly into it and just burst into flames. That was always good times when it was one of those really big ones. But most of the time,
you're screaming.
But you'd like sit there on the porch and you'd just watch it, just going zap, zap, zap. But now that I'm older, I'm not that fascinated by it, so I don't understand people who do that. But yes, people do that. They do that.
It'll gather a crowd. They'll be like,
a crowd, really? They start chanting and cheering too, like a soccer crowd.
More like a NASCAR crowd.
Hey, you watching bugs getting zapped? Come on over.
Like a NASCAR crowd. Yeah, they drag out the couch from the living room so they can sit in the front yard and watch it. Little cooler full of beer next to them.
Hell yeah.
You see that some bitch doing? No, the battery's dead on that, so we ain't got no D cells around here.
King of the Hill theme song starts playing.
Yeah, like every time it zaps, they're like, woo!
Yeah,
I can believe it. Yeah.
Somebody's drunk sister pulling her shirt over her head.
And the only one that's watching is her brother.
Yeah. Watching a little too hard.
Mm-hmm. In his head, tonight's the night.
There's something different about Emily's undershirt area.
It's making my shorts tight. My cutoffs. It's making my cutoffs tight.
Right. Oh, little Jarvis is poking out the bottom.
Stay away from your sister, Bobby.
Too late, Daddy.
You need to tell her to stay away from Jarvis.
Boy, I told you she's mine.
Fine, I'm just gonna go bang your wife.
About time somebody did. Have your brother help you. Have your brother help you lift the folds.
I'll wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Oh,
Let's go on down to the library and get some.
The library. Oh shit! Get some old newspaper so we can wipe her down.
I'm sorry, all they had was microfiche.
That'll do. We'll scrape her. Oh shit!
Quite an accumulation here,
times.
Papa.
Holy
faint.
shit. It's making me dizzy. The fumes, Daddy. The fumes.
The tangle means it's working.
Oh my God.
Oh. Well, fellers,
That's a hell of a way to end the show.
isn't it? Does anybody have anything good to go out on?
I feel like it's going to be tough to top that. Josh, I'm only going to say this once. Right about now is when we need the cowbell. The shame cowbell.
Shame.
All right, Josh, shame him real quick, and then Derek.
Shame me real quick for making him restart.
Shame.
Thank you. What I do want to talk about is I don't know if you guys saw Brendan's post about the Schwank.
No.
Okay, a few years back, well, more than a few years back, in 2017, he got a letter from the city saying that, excuse me, trying to shut down the Schwank because it's a concert venue and there were complaints from the neighbors and stuff like that.
Oh.
And then it just kind of stopped. The whole process stopped. Well, it started back up again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so he posted saying that this last show that they had Friday, I think it was, is most likely going to be the last concert that they have at the Schwank.
What?
Oh.
What?
So I'm bummed out about that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Very bummed out. But I just wanted to say that we're still behind the Schwank. We appreciate those guys, and,
Absolutely.
Brendan and Randy and everybody out there. And it sucks. It sucks if that has to happen. But I hope something gets done that stops it from happening, because it's a great place for bands to just get together and have a little jam session.
Right. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a low note to end on.
Yeah, I know. So it's a good thing that you used the cowbell at the beginning. But I just wanted to throw that out there and let those guys know that, we appreciate them. We played there the one time and we had a good time and everybody was very cool. And I hope they're still going to be able to use it as a studio.
Yeah.
But as far as actual concerts and stuff, I don't think they're going to be able to do that anymore.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
So, Port Huron being dicks as usual.
Right? Do better.
Ruining it for all the fun people. But, just wanted to throw that out there and let people know about it. So,
support them any way you can.
Yeah, they have a YouTube channel where they put all the shows that they've done there. You can go on there and
follow them there.
Yeah, it's SchwonkSoundStead.
Yep.
And I was going to spell it, but I don't think I can remember how. Is it SchWonk?
Yeah.
Yeah. SoundStead, all one word. Check them out. Go watch the videos. Show those guys some support, because they're great guys and they supported us. And they're very cool people and they deserve better than what they're getting treated with. Support those guys. I mean it. Lots of good shows happen there. So there we are. So that's all I wanted to add. And on that note, I guess we can close out. But sorry, it's such a bummer.
But that's noteworthy news.
Yeah. So there we are.
Fix it. It's on you now.
Yeah. Make that happen.
Get cracking.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Turkey dick.